Thomas, I want you to watch what happens. Okay? I have a marble. I'll put it in my tube. I don't want you to watch. Now, what made the dominoes fall? Jeremiah, what made the dominoes fall? The marble did. So the cause of the marbles, or of the dominoes falling, was the marble. And what the effect was the dominoes fell. So the marble caused the dominoes to fall. So this is just an example of cause and effect. Now, I want you to remember that last week we worked on cause and effect, and we made this anchor chart. It tells us the cause is why did it happen, and the effect is what happened. So, if it rained, Mariana, what might the effect be of it raining? What would happen because it's raining outside? Oh, you might get wet. Okay. So that you don't get wet, what might you use in the rain? An umbrella. So the cause of you using an umbrella or getting wet, either one, is that it is raining. Now today we are going to read this story, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. And this story has lots of different examples of cause and effect. And we are going to talk about them soon. If I have the cause that you give a mouse a cookie, then I know that the effect that we learned about in our story, that we read about in our story, was that whenever we gave a mouse a cookie, then he wanted a glass of milk. So, the cause is if you give a mouse a cookie, and the effect of that is he wanted milk. So I'm going to write right here, he wanted milk. Now we have another cause, and it says if you give a mouse paper and crayons, what is the effect going to be if you give the mouse a paper and crayons? Shania, what do you think? Oh, he's going to draw a picture. Very good. So, we're going to write for the effect that he will draw a picture. Okay, now for our very last one. We have an effect this time, so we're going to talk about, thank you. We have the effect this time, so now we're going to talk about the cause of it. So the effect is the refrigerator will remind him that he is thirsty. Now, what made him look at the refrigerator to know that he will be thirsty, to remind him that he will be thirsty? What was the cause of that? So, Ron?
Because he was about to choke.
What?
He was about to choke.
I don't recall us seeing anything about him about to choke in our picture, in our story. And see, here's a very good learning opportunity. If you don't remember, where should we go back and look?
In your book.
In our story. So, I'm looking right here and I see where it has the words. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he is thirsty. Now, I need to look at what happened before that caused him to look at the refrigerator. What was he doing before he started looking at the refrigerator? Mikhail? Oh, he was looking at his picture. Where was his picture at?
On the refrigerator.
I'm sorry, Michelle. Let Mikhail have the chance to answer. What Mikhail? He was looking at his picture. He was looking at his picture on the refrigerator. So him looking at his picture was the cause for him to look at the refrigerator and to remind him that he is thirsty. So we're going to write, he looked at his picture. So now, we have a cause right here. It says, I slipped and fell on my knees. What would the effect of you slipping and falling on your knees be? Jeremiah, what do you think? Okay, you might hurt yourself. What would you probably hurt the most? Your knees. Okay, so you're going to write something like what Jeremiah just said. You hurt yourself when you hurt your knees. And I will give you a clue. Knees is right here, so you don't have to sound that one out. Okay, so go ahead and write your answer.
I'm gonna write this.
No, this is a cause. You're going to write the effect. What happened because I slipped and fell on your knees? Okay.
Sound it out. You can pick.
What happened because you fell? What would happen because of you falling? Okay, that would be what I would write, because you're basically kind of telling me what cause. I tell her what happened because you fell on your knees. Okay, I'll give you guys just about another minute. It starts with a very So now, here's our next one. We're not going to talk about this one. I'm going to read it to you, okay? If the cause is Billy's leash broke. So what would happen if Billy's leash broke? Tell what would happen because of that. And what do you think Willie probably is?
A dog.
A dog. So if a dog's leash broke, right, what would happen because of that? Who can tell me what we learned about today? Lewis? Cause and effect. Very good. Now, we had the effect that the mouse wanted milk to drink. Please tell me, what was the cause of why the mouse wanted milk to drink?
Because if the mouse had a cookie and when the mouse had things on the thing, he would ask for Good. But the
the very beginning, you told me what the cause was. He wanted a glass of milk because he had a cookie. Very good. She also went on to tell us some other causes and effects. She told us that the mouse knew that he needed to trim his hair because he was looking in the mirror. Very good.